Ink Ribbon.
Hey, plumber boy, mustache man, your worst nightmare has arrived. Pack up your stuff.
In the 90s, the life of a gamer was very different. Before YouTube, before consoles had internet capability, and before downloadable content was even a possibility, we had demo discs. Now, I'm probably going to sound like an old man in this video, especially to the younger viewers out there, but just hear me out. So when I was a kid, I didn't have my own money, therefore I couldn't buy my own games. Pretty much the only time I could get a new video game was for my birthday or for Christmas. Now, I'm sure you younger peeps can relate to that. There was no such thing as free to play, and internet was limited to basically 2 video game websites, so games were like a rare treasure. Gaming magazines were also the main go-to for information on newer games coming out. I know it's hard to picture, but I remember going to the grocery store and running off to one of 2 places, either the electronics section to look at the games and possibly play a demo at a kiosk, or to the magazine aisle to read about games I was interested in. Rest in peace, Tips and Tricks magazine. You helped unskilled 11-year-old me cheat his way through every game. So with all of this, you can start to understand that unlike today, games were more precious back then, which brings us to demo discs. These things started popping up here and there, and it was a godsend for gamers, especially younger ones. They came with magazines, they came with consoles, they even came with Pizza Hut. Now, I'm sure you can imagine how amazing it was as a kid to have your parents order a delicious stuffed crust pizza and you get free video games too. God, I miss the 90s.
Hey, welcome to the pizza-powered PlayStation giveaway. Grab that scratch and win card that comes with this CD and scratch away because you could win some very cool stuff, including PlayStation game consoles, video games, and a grand prize of $200,000. So give it a shot.
These demos were how I first discovered games like Crash Bandicoot, Tomb Raider, Metal Gear Solid, Tekken, Dead or Alive, and a whole lot more. Remember, there was no YouTube where I could just watch someone play the game. All I could do was look at pictures in magazines and websites and imagine what it would be like. It was amazing to be able to actually play the games with my own 2 hands. And the demo discs trend continued well into the 2000s, and once the PS3, Xbox 360, Wii generation kicked in, it pretty much died instantly. Now here's the unspoken truth about demo discs that gamers from that time won't ever tell you. We played the demos to death, but we didn't buy any of the games. Because again, birthdays and Christmas meant that choosing games was a really big decision and not all games made the cut. So we have a whole generation of gamers that know games by what they've played in the demos and nothing more. As to why demos went away, it really isn't surprising. Nowadays you can see footage of pretty much anything within seconds, so companies don't see the point of wasting money on making demos for the public. Not to mention the rise of free-to-play games. But it was a nice thing while we had it. Well, except for that PS2 demo disc that erased everyone's memory cards. Did you play any demo discs back in the day? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe and make sure to check out that community tab where you can vote on future videos. I'm Kai Morgan, and as always, thanks for watching Ink Ribbon.